Hi, in today's video we are going to discuss a method which will help you study smarter and remember longer. The reason we have come up with this video is because in our last YouTube poll, a lot of you, that is 40%, told us to come up with videos on how to study during BDS. Hi, I'm Dr. Satish Kumar and this is Kaizen Dental. Our aim here is to help dentists succeed. How many times has it happened that you've read a whole page and realize you do not remember anything? So you have to go and reread the entire page again. This method of learning is known as passive learning and 80% of the students use this method. Why does this happen? Because we are not putting in a lot of effort. Imagine you go into the gym and pick up the lowest weight. Would you gain muscles? Of course not. You have to stretch your muscles so that they grow. Similarly, if you want to retain information, you have to use the method known as active learning. So the more effort you put in, that many connections are formed in your mind and you are able to remember the information for longer. Now we'll discuss 3 techniques through which you can try and apply active learning. Technique number 1, self-quizzing. During our exams, how do we study? We go to the question bank and see what were the recently asked questions. So why not go through these questions when you're studying the first time? That is, after you read the entire chapter, go and see these questions and try and recollect the things you read. How would you frame your answers? This will help you mentally visualize the answers. If not question banks, you can even go through your NEET MDS books. Why the NEET MDS books? In our book, the BDS Launchpad, we have explained why it is better to start preparing for NEET from your first year onwards if you are keen on MDS. I hope you have read that book. So after you complete a chapter which you are studying currently, you can just go through these questions, that is the MCQs, and try and solve how many you know. This technique helps you realize how much did you understand when you studied. So if there is some topic you still are weak on, you can go back and re-understand it. The second technique which you can use includes drawings and models. Again, in our book, the BDS Launchpad, we have explained about it. Now imagine you're in your hometown and I tell you to go to the nearby shop. Just by closing your eyes here, you can visualize the route. But if I take you to a new city and I tell you to find a location, would you be able to do it? Of course not. This is because you visualize the entire route. Similarly, drawings and models help you understand the subject matter better. These drawings also help you to make your answer look better in the examination, hence helping you score more marks. Before we move on to the next technique, do not forget to hit the like button below, and I'm sure you're subscribed to our channel because we keep on coming up with content for BDS students and young dentists. Now comes the third technique, mind maps. Now in every topic and every subject you cannot use diagrams or models. That is where mind maps come in. Mind maps are diagrams which help you visually organize information. Now, as you're studying through the subjects, it is preferable that you make these mind maps on your own. If you have seen our video with Dr. Sai Naveen Pillai, he mentions about making notes. When you study from others' notes, it's basically just the pointers that you remember. Similarly, when you're studying from mind maps, it is always better you go through the entire subject and come up with mind maps of your own. These 3 techniques are the ones which you can use to apply active learning. These will help you study smart and remember longer. We have more such tips in our book, the BDS Launchpad. I'm Dr. Satish Kumar and this is Kaizen Dental. Our aim here is to help dentists succeed.